Did you know that every time you mow your lawn, you are collecting something that can be far more useful than you think? The same goes for the weeds you pull out from your garden. Most people throw that green waste away without a second thought, but honestly, it can be put to work in your garden in 3 very practical ways. Instead of treating grass clippings and weeds like rubbish, you can turn them into plant food, soil cover, and even a base for making a new garden bed. It is simple, low cost, and very useful, especially if you want your garden to grow better without spending extra money. First, you can use that grass or weed material to make a strong liquid fertilizer by using the Jadam method. This is one of those old simple garden tricks that works very nicely when done properly. What you need is a 5-gallon bucket or any other container you have at home. Put in the collected weeds or lawn grass. You can use fresh grass clippings, pulled weeds, or both together. Then put in some fully decomposed manure. This helps bring in more nutrients and good microbes. After that, add about 10 liters of water. At the end, add a few tablespoons of molasses and mix everything well. Molasses is important because it gives food to the microbes so they can do their work better. Once everything is mixed, cover the container and keep it aside for at least 2 to 3 weeks. During this time, the grass and weeds will break down in the water and turn into a dark, concentrated liquid full of nutrients. The smell may become strong, but that is normal. This is the natural process working. After the waiting period, strain it if needed and use the liquid as fertilizer. But remember, it is very strong, so do not use it directly. Dilute it with water at a ratio of 1 to 10. In simple words, 1 part fertilizer and 10 parts water. Then give it to your plants every 14 days. This works very well for vegetables, flowers, herbs, and fruit plants. The plants get a quick boost and you are recycling garden waste at the same time. The second way is to use the grass as mulch. This is one of the easiest things you can do in the garden, and it gives many benefits. You can use dried grass or even green grass, both will work. Spread it around your plants, around trees, or on any bare soil in the garden. First of all, it keeps the moisture inside the soil, so when the sun is hot, the water does not dry out so fast. This means you do not need to water again and again. Mulch also protects the soil from direct sun and heat. In summer especially, this makes a big difference. The roots stay cooler and the soil stays softer. Another good thing is that mulch helps stop weeds from growing. When you cover the soil with grass, less sunlight reaches the weed seeds and many of them do not sprout. So you save time on weeding, which is always a bonus. As the grass slowly breaks down, it adds organic matter back into the soil. That means the soil gets richer and more alive over time. Earthworms and helpful microbes also like this kind of environment. If you are using green grass, keep the layer light so it does not become too wet and sticky. Dried grass is easier to use in a thicker layer and lasts a bit longer. Both forms are good, just use them sensibly. The third way is to use grass and weeds for building your garden bed. This is a very smart method if you are making a new bed or improving weak soil. You can remove the top 2 to 3 inches of soil where you want to set up the bed. Then lay down your grass clippings or weeds underneath. Again, both dried and green material can be used. After that, cover it back with the same soil you removed, then put some compost or fully decomposed manure on top. Water it well and let it rest. Give it around 10 days before planting seedlings. If you are sowing seeds directly, you can sow them right away. Over time, the buried grass and weeds will start breaking down and feeding the soil from below. This helps create a better growing area for your plants. The soil becomes softer, richer, and more active with life. It is almost like building fertility into the bed from the inside.